So as many of us know, there's one common piece of backpacking gear that many backpackers, weekend warriors, but especially thru hikers love to have, and that is a Melly from melanzana in Leadville, Colorado. So I want to tell you a little story. I don't know if it was last year or the beginning of this year. There was, for a while there, they were getting so popular with melanzana that they actually had started a lottery for how many Mellys you could actually order. And this is like a hoodie with a built-in gaiter. It had like a cinching strap on it, and then it was just like this microgrid fleece that everybody loved, and it become really popular to have one. A lot of people were just buying them because it was so cool and it was the thing to do, and they had a lot of cool colors. Well, they made a post, like I said, it was the end of last year, beginning this year, and said, we're not doing the lottery anymore. So basically you have to come all the way to Leadville, Colorado, make an appointment, and then that's the way you can get a Melly. And I'm like, oh man, that is a trip for people that live like out on the East Coast like I do. And what if we want to have one? That just makes it impossible unless I pretty much plan a trip around going to Leadville, and Leadville is a long ways from here in Georgia. On that post, I commented, what about us people that have been in the lottery for a long time and really want to have a Melly ourselves, but we live on the East Coast? Well, I got a lot of comments back. Some of them were kind of harsh, and I get it. They were Colorado locals, you know, and saying that you need to come out here or this is our thing. But some of them kept saying this word FayetteChill. And I was like, FayetteChill? What does that mean? They're like, you trying to tell me, dude, chill? Like, I don't know if it was a typo, but I was like, and it was like 3 or 4 times somebody replied to my comments saying FayetteChill. And then somebody said, check out FayetteChill. They still order on, you still can order them online. I was like, oh, it's a brand. And I knew that there was other microgrid hoodies out there, but I had not really seen any that looked like worth buying compared to the Melly. So I got on their website, checked out theirs, and I was like, wow, this is a really comparable option. And they are another American company. So I thought it was really cool to be able to check them out. Well, at the time, I wasn't planning on buying one because we were going into the summer, and this really wasn't time to really buy any more gear for the winter, fall, or, you know, early spring when it's still cold out. Well, let me tell you, so I went ahead this year and ordered about, I guess, a month or 2 months ago, ordered a couple of these, one for me and one for Rachel. And I said, let's go ahead and test these out and see how they are. Now, I think the Melly goes for like $70, $80, but these do go for $98. I think you get free shipping with them. I might be wrong. I put that on the title. I can't remember. But I know that they are right around $98 a piece. They go from small to extra, extra large, and they've got 4 colors. I was like, let me go ahead and order a couple of these and let's try them out. I did, and they came. So I want to say this real quick too. I am not trashing on melanzana. I know I'm butchering that name. I'm sorry, my southern accent. But I'm not trashing on them. If I can get to Leadville soon, or if they open back up online ordering, I would definitely be getting one for me and Rachel. I think they're really cool. It's one of the most common things in the backpack community, and I just love to have one. So let me get that cleared the air. Please don't comment below that I'm trashing them. I'm not. I'm just giving an alternate option for other people who can't get to Colorado that quick. The first thing I want to say is this company is out of Arkansas. I think it was a group of guys that started the company. They have a lot of other gear. I'll make sure to link their website below. And they actually produce these in Massachusetts, I think, where the factory is, and that it's the same microgrid type of material. I think it's like flipped on the inside instead of the outside. If you really look at it, you still can see it. That's the microgrid. It's like a polyester and spandex mix. I'll kind of put the percentages on the screen, try to list as much info as I can, as you can see somewhere on the right or left. This has been a very good alternate. Now, one of the things, a couple of features I really like is one is that it has the thumbnails, so you can stick your fingers through and it kind of helps cover your palm up. I actually just used them on a trip this past weekend and they work perfect. Another thing is just like the Melly, it has the squeeze here. Here's my buddy Duke. It has the squeeze here for pulling in like a gaiter and a hoodie, and then like you can squinch it down to be able to basically cover your head up, pull this, and it'll wrap your entire face. Now, I used it this past weekend and it definitely worked, and it kind of held together, no problems with it. I slept with it wrapped around my head, and it kind of helped seal in. I went ahead and bought them, like I said before. I tested them off trail first, and then kind of wore them to work a few times. We had some really cold mornings finally here, and then I went ahead and wore it on a couple trips. Now, I wore it on one trip by just me and Rachel, and then I wore it on a trip with a group of guys this past weekend. There'll be a video out soon about that. I'm sure you've heard about it if you're a part of this community. I tested it out then, and then I tested it out again this past weekend, and it was in sub-freezing temperatures this past weekend, especially sleeping in. And I had this in my puffy, and it worked out great. It was comfortable to sleep in. I wore it all weekend. I honestly did not take it off one time while I was backpacking, and I'm just really impressed with it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. This is not really a review. I just want to reach out to everybody and say that this is an alternate option for the Melly. I'm really enjoying it. I definitely still will be getting a Melly, but these have been great. Rachel really loves hers, and we're planning to test it some more this winter. But it's a really cool option to have. Now, that all goes to say that I have no affiliation with this company. This company has no idea I'm doing this video. I bought both of these with our own money, and that I fully have no affiliation with them. I will link their website below. Check them out. Honestly, I just wanted to share this with everyone because it's worked well for us and we really enjoyed it. And last but not least, when I was on this trip this past weekend, my buddy Andy from Metro on the Move had his Melly, and we kind of compared them just looking at the materials. He does look really similar to the Melly, and that's why I considered a viable alternative to the Melly, and that he loves his. And I love this so far, and I just thought it was kind of cool to compare them. I'll put a picture on the screen showing us together with us wearing both of ours. But he says that he loves his Melly, and I was talking about this FayetteChill, and I mentioned it to a few others. Just wanted to say that we kind of compared them that way. I don't personally own a Melly, but I did compare it with another one just to kind of look at it and see how they matched up in person. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you're looking for a Melly or you really want to get one, but you can't get out there real quick, this might be another option you could look at. It's been awesome so far for backpacking. I can't wait to use it more, and I might honestly mention it some more and further down the line about it in another video. I will mention it on our Christmas list video next week, so I'll be looking out before that. That video, I'm gonna post it on our community tab. It'll probably come out Tuesday, since next week is Thanksgiving in the United States, and I just don't want to drop a video on Thanksgiving Day, so be looking out for that video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button. It is the easiest way to help us out. We really appreciate it when you do. And if you're new here and you're checking out this video because you're looking for an alternative, we are Southern Hike. We do trip videos, tips and tricks, tutorials, and we would love to have you a part of our community. So hit the subscription button and the notification bell. We do a video every Thursday. Guys, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy the holidays coming up, and we will be seeing you soon.